As I'm watching the Osama bin Laden documentary on Netflix, a powerful memory and learning lesson came flooding back. Every year around the anniversary 9/11, I used to run an event called the Crucible Hike, something I helped co create to challenge people mentally, physically, and emotionally. The route ran right through the Laurel Highlands, not far from where United 93 crashed. The hike always took place the weekend closest to 9/11, and since there weren't many places to stay out there, most of us booked rooms at the Seven Springs Ski Resort. As the years went on and I found ways to cut costs, I'd usually stay a day or two after the event to clean up, reset, and reflect. One year, after the hike had wrapped up and the resort had been nearly empty, I walked into the breakfast area and immediately noticed the shift. Federal law enforcement officers were everywhere. They were preparing for the upcoming anniversary when the gates to the Flight 93 Memorial would open so the families could visit the crash site and the final resting place of their loved ones. There was only one other civilian in the room, an older man. He asked if he could sit with me, and I said yes, of course. We got to talking. His sister had been on that flight. She had been on United 93. He used to come every year in the early days, but over time, it got harder, and he stopped making the trip. That year, though, something had brought him back. Months before, he'd gotten a phone call from law enforcement officials. A hunter in the woods in the Laurel Highland had found his sister's purse hanging in a tree. 17 years after the crash. Somehow it had avoided the elements, perfectly preserved, and when the hunter had opened it and realized what he'd found, he called it in. Eventually, it made its way back to the brother. He wasn't even sure why he came back that year, but the purse, something so personal, something so untouched by time, was like a message from the universe, a quiet invitation for one last visit. I've never forgotten the conversation or the look on his face, the pain, the peace, the weight of it all. Sometimes healing doesn't come loud or fast. Sometimes it hangs in a tree for 17 years, waiting for the right moment to return.